I feel like I've been there. Let's go up and talk to her. Oh wait. There's a icon here. Been around 4 months of payments for this. Damn, that's a lot. I'm assuming 20 is not the average standard, but it's just for. I'm assuming are like 10 real. So that's like 30 days, $300 a night. Even if it was like $600 a month. Um,
I was just thinking what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
can I up my drum? And well, that's minus one drum. Oh yeah, the this and then yeah, yeah,
I was just thinking what a nice evening it is
yep.
for taking
Damn it!
part in a murder investigation.
I failed. Like my first one, I failed for 83%. All right, let me change it back to my clothes. You and all right, let's get out of here. Let's try this door again. Oh, I could like kick it down. Anti-abject task for initiation. I don't think I could get it high enough. Get it a three, five beater, so that's four. I think that's the I have help with. Yeah, it's pain threshold. Yeah, I don't think there is anything. Let's test it out and see what happens. See what the number we get is 28. I'm gonna boost it up just a bit, but and then I don't think it's gonna be worth it. Okay, get on out of here. Um, Glacier. Glacier. Is there anything I can do around here? Anything more? I don't think there is. Um, okay, I have that copy. Screens, inspect traps. I can't do anything about that. Doing that, the murder weapon, where the shot came from. Check the Everett. No, you mailed. Okay, I could do the Everett thing. Okay, find a way into the secret passage. The only way I could just kick it in there. Find all armor pieces and the victim tattoos. Armor. I can't do yet. Jim is gone. Part with him. So I guess I could talk to Everett. I could finish off like everything, this area, and then go back down to find Ruby. Um, I need to check the message. Okay. There's not really much here. Still striking.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Okay, just tell me mañana. I was hoping you could tell me about like this guy as like church. Both spoke Spanish, like y'all know each other or something. That was a weird hidden find with the payphone I found, or I'm assuming that's like his wife or something. like trying to bother her again. But it was still like a weird call, not from like the wife call, but like the other call that we also got from Pierre and all that shit about fucking his wife or whatever. Trying to figure that shit out. Let's see. Talk to you, Everett Claire.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everett Claire do for you today?
I mailed the signatures. Golden Boy returned once more. Wonderful, simply wonderful, Harry. He claps his hand together like a child, Offer Captain Kenny. Of course, I already knew this. Okay, my friend, the mailman confirmed the letter is on his way. You've done a great thing today, and you've given the children America needs a real future, Harry, and I feel I can finally trust you now. He leans forward and looks straight into your eyes with the warmest of smiles. You're in my inner circle. Talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your last gun, nothing is off the table. See, forging the signature really paid off. Well done, sir. By guile and deceit you're in. You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he suspects trickery. Perhaps the signature weren't important. The point is, you do not think you're ahead of him. Um, can I get my gun now? Harry, I got to be honest with you. Gun was found 2 days. Holding this information, heaven let me. Had to be done. Fine, where is it? An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out. Is it the woman in the apartment? Um, this must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying. Roy again? Yes, the same one. I see. Oh, Roy is the guy in the shop. Okay. Yes, the same one. I see you done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Miles shakes his head in wonderment. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men, perhaps because they trust me. The Borrowers Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building. Waving it. Okay. Who is this old woman? Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go and find Harry. But she's an old woman. How dangerous can she be? Oh, and she called herself the pigs. There it is again, the pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all. Waving around at people. Sounds like she's unstable. No one got hurt. Okay. Could you set up a meet? I already have. He holds out his index finger. Tonight, starting 200, like 2 hours. Near the old fish market on the coast, on the one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Yeah, for Harry, I would never set you up for anything, but did ask for this. Now, guys, back to the fun stuff. Okay. Did you order the hangman killed? Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have done it myself, and I'm too fat for that. Why are you so fat? Glad you asked. I got type 2 diabetes. That's not reason why you got fat. That's a cause because of your fatness. All my mother had to give me and were because oh. But even then, you could work on your being fat too. And type 2 diabetes by like, you know, now actually getting up and do stuff and other shit. Because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give my brother Edgar when we were kids. Not a kid right now, are you? Wagged his fingers at you. Good job too, as it made me ugly, and ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics. What do you gain from him being dead? Why, a war, of course. Yes, but what do you have to gain? Victory, Harry. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pine Group. Win. Before they even realize there is a war. They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men? Harry, we outnumbered them 1,500 to 1. And not just merit to need. All the Union rebel shot. With public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men. or 15 men, or 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's gonna look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No like for mercenaries. The leftists hate them. The fascists hate them. Even the moralists think they're in bad taste. Yeah, everyone hates them except ultra liberals, maybe, which happens to me. I'm not an ultra liberal. I'm a moralist. I think we discussed that before. I was disconnected to strike. Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Business term at dawn raid. Or wait, he pauses. Is this what you still pay them something? Don't do that. We're not gonna give nothing. We're gonna take Terminal B away from him, the rip. Container to the crane. That damn coffee maker. We're gonna take it all for the people. And fuck Wild Pines. Word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. Doesn't swear often. Is that why you haven't let Joyce in here? Yes, it's also why I can't let that midget Dominic go. He's too nice. I can't put him through. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tit from her asshole. I'm good. He has no chance. Um, why are you telling me your plans? Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. You have a significant head start. Looks at the swordfish clock. Nods. It's already happening. Um. So, do you know who killed the hanged man? No idea. Could have been his own mother, for all I know. Okay. He really doesn't know. A guy, huh? How do you know it's a guy? I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. He was the mob? Boop. I don't know. He really doesn't. Okay. How many of you guys are in? 2,372. Plus your truly. How are you gonna go into fund your new independent harbor? Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be how am I going to replace all the contracts? Will it hits the fan? Clients who ditch us? Well, Harry, we thought of everything. Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster. They can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave masses. Sure, some will go, but mark my words, the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by the communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'd be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We have our hands free to pursue bold exotic new revenue streams. What kind of revenue? Haven't you seen the crates outside? I mean, heck, this one has you, me, and my novelty. Fuck. Did he just deflate slightly? Was there something he wanted you to ask about? Maybe you could come back when you learn something brilliant and ask again. Just definitely come back and ask again if you learn more about the union. Something he's not telling you. I know you plan to force them out with the construction. Harry, by now you know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, the construction noise and limited streak accent make some people, well, let's just say there will be especially in renovated building near the roundabout where those people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palace. Proudly spreads his hands to demonstrating the size of the palaces. They're very large, so the village is doomed because I helped you. You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left, but mark my words, Harry, we're going to I have big plans for Mauritania, not include humans living in big sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce. Harry, imagine a used century supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no thousands of people. Those will be light up with enterprises life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war is 50 years. God's sake, it's time to move on. Low-income housing. Even if this is part of it, then why not? I accept your salute. All of it is true. Got the century, got the room. It's progress. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on. This is true indication in his speaks about the state. It's a pain. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all. But wait, but will you erect a statue to yourself? I'm not a symbolist. I'm a realist, Harry. My statue would be Martini's five-story building complexes, kids off speed, lawnmowers, and O's hating me. That will be my statue and yours. We're doing this together. I knew you were up to something. Damn right, I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Moist Monsieur. That's my job, just like yours is to keep the peace. Alright. Peace. This. He points to you. Wait, what? Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Mauritania and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Deborah Union. Suddenly, their sadness is this, he points to you, and himself, has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have any more things to do together. You ever feel like bouncing something off of me? My door's always. Um, yeah, there's not. Um, this is not a fishing rod, is it? This is not. Oh, right there. Alright, let's go back down then. I could level up. I level up though. I could level up a final physical instrument. Will help somewhat. Now. Oh, I should do a thought. I don't think I'm gonna do a thought later. When I finish some of these. So I guess we're done with Everett Claire for now. In the meantime, I guess we could just walk around a little bit more.
Oh, hey, mister. I need to be back to talk with old Leah here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larisse said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only...
Okay. I think we know what's inside the containers already. From like a previous interaction, I think. Can I open this up? Before you stand the cargo, there's just one little mini sugar. What's the matter, honey? You shy? You're fine, Pin. Come on, don't shut me out. Let me in. The door does not respond to your advantage. Is it possible that there seems to be more closed than before? Open the door. Attempt to turn to open the door, see the mechanical lock. That scared the hell out of me. The knock produced a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the. Okay. I guess we could just head back. To down the coast again, I guess. Go back to the church, give her her files, try to find the last rap. And then find Ruby. Yeah, we're gonna make a long ass journey back. Confront the pig and get your gun back, which is on the boardwalk. Axe Ruby. Help Sonia. Offer inspect traps. You know, a lot of it requires me to go. We're gonna go all the way back. Meantime, I'll try to think of something to talk about. So right now, our lead suspect is I think it's Ruby because it's a little too sus about everything happening. She skipped town. She could have a possible motive during the time that she was unaccounted for. Possible that she shot him. Climb up the secret passageway. We need to figure out how to get into the passageway somehow, some way. What's in here? Okay, I was just looking here. Yeah, maybe some way we can check the shack real quick. See if there's anything there. Nothing here. remember correctly. Actually, there's a shack here. Yeah, there's nothing here. So, and then right now we could give the printout to. We could start the nightclub. Have that going. What else can we do? We could check the shack right here. I'm guessing this is her shack. It's like a random shack that with only a chair in it. Here. Um. I gotta figure out where the fuck is the last. Whatchamacallit? The last trap. Like, I still have no how it is. Just left of the fall building, which I don't know where that is. Talk to you.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
A
The
red
wind is
check? It's a
turning
white check.
southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
I'm looking for someone actually. Looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this. Hey, when did this stay? Very recently, over the past few days. She might have arrived on Friday. Oh, she looks slightly disappointed. I've been out on the sea for the past of this week. The weather has been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning. Really? Yes, that's the most optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I'm sleeping like a corpse after. Sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help. Okay. Be seeing you. Well, maybe this granny has something to. Maybe the drunks are here too.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
Oh,
What can I help you with?
found this jacket, but it's filthy. Can you wash it for me? I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about half an hour. They put for that long? No, we must run away ceaselessly. It would be torture today, but yeah, I'll wait. I need time to be killed anyway. At least like an hour and a half after that. Alright, that was like 10 minutes. Let's say, oh, I have the flan. I have the flan outfit. Let's say I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope it will be an easier life in your hands. Have you seen a wear-haired woman named Ruth around the chest? Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately. Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten. Oh. Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about? My little cinder block town. I know what's going on here. Yeah, she's being evasive. She knows something. Yeah, I assume she... Okay. This is like when that woman locked himself in the woodshed. Need her to come out. No, it's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself, like a raven plucking at the glass. I see, you know something, but you have decided not to tell us. Not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else? You should look around your shack. Maybe she rented it out to others, too. Maybe. Inside. See if you can find. Oh, here. As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of the floorboard next to it looks scratched. The board aside. The hollow space underneath the floorboard is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below. What's in here? The particular catches your eye. It looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand. Search sawdust. Stick your hand and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Find dust and then something hard wrapped in paper. A bullet. Small cylindrical object. You put it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet to that fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Bullet isn't for a breech loader like the murder weapon. Floorboard isn't interesting. Washroom is. You have enough to confront her with. Extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cop. Oh. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. Self. Can I expect the bullet? There way to I'm gonna inspect it and see what happens. Um. Interact. Oh, this is the shirt you give me. Oh, it's pretty good stuff. Sweat like a pig is the only drama. I don't have the bullet. I guess I don't have it. I got the fracture bullet. Can I confront her? Hello, miss.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why was there a bullet under the floor? Back. God damn that girl. She murmurs slothfully. Without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure. Guessing you didn't put it there. Ruby did. Gone and hid things in there. She shakes her head. Usually a good tenant and not a stupid one either. Her? The old woman sits in silence, her hands moving. Water bucket, some water sloshes over. Yes, I let my room do that, Ruby girl. As I've done before, when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. Made it clear we welcome all kinds of people here. True. Came last Friday, left on Monday. In a hurry. Oh, when I arrived, okay. Well, when I first came to. Her wrinkled hand needs a rag in the water. What has she gotten herself into, that girl? She seemed genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before, but this seems different. Okay. What is she like, Ruby? Good company, knows how to talk to and rubs her cold hands together. My age, you don't get a lot of quality conversations, which I really appreciate about her. Did she talk to you much this time? No, she's mostly silent this time. Kept to herself. She tried not let it show, but I can tell she hasn't come to fish. Usually she liked to cast a few lines. This time she mostly stayed in her room. Said she left on Monday. Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock I think. Probably heard the lieutenant came in to drive by and woke her up, just like it did. Is the room exactly as she left it? I cleaned it like I always do. Anything else there? No. True, sire. Why did you think she left the bullet there? How would I know? She's a rough one, but not violent. Doesn't go around toting a gun. She looks back toward her shack, thinking. You could ask her about your hunch. That it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks. No. I have a possible explanation in my mind. Aye, do tell. Eagle flies overhead. Obviously a bad omen. It's an exit plan. Exit from what? World. He tilts her head to the side, looking up to you deep inside. Then she makes up her mind. No, she's a fighter. He really believes that. Alright, where did she go? I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on the door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots. She has the boots. No, I have the boot. Heading up north. The peninsula. She might be trapped. I was just there. Oh! You'll never find her, you know. Her tone is without malice. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived. Okay. You're right, this place is huge. She's the needle in the haystack. Further up the coast we go then. Are you sure you wouldn't rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in here? Just the rack seems like a better idea to me. The field electric mural. Feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time. Really means it's an honest plea. Oh, one thing, officer, if you do find her, please go easy on her. Good guard, whatever she's gotten herself mixed up. Imagine I solved this without Kim.